Not that I'm trying to continue the Lost in Japan series, but I'm lost. I stayed at McDonald's for a couple hours waiting for my hotel to be available, and now I don't know where I am. I thought for sure I knew where I was, but I am lost. Hey everybody, I've arrived in Fukuoka. Hotel is pretty nice. It's called the Washington Fukuoka near Canal City. Actually, I don't know where Canal City is. It's around here somewhere though. I know that Nakasu is 5 minutes this way. So we'll head this way, see what we can find. This feels like Canal City, but it doesn't say it. I have a feeling this is Canal City. There used to be like a golf driving range here in the front. That's why it's so huge. But maybe 20 years ago, a typhoon came, blew it away, and now it's this. Oh, what's happening here? McDonald's is my friend. I will definitely be eating here. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I don't know if it's worthy of me staying next to it. But apparently Nakasu, which is good for drinking, which I don't do. Nakasu is only 5 minutes walking from here. Wow, an umbrella store. Wagasaya. I've never heard of such a thing. That's cool. They're such a commodity. You just buy one for $5 and then you lose it. It is really pretty though, I gotta say. Japan has a sort of a nicey, classy feel to it. I'll tell you what, the air is definitely cleaner here. Oh, there it is, Canal City. Oh, this looks like a nice little river walk. The taxi driver told me there are two types of cherry blossoms, which I didn't know. One is called Yamazakura, the white blossoming. I can't remember the other one. It was a long name. Something. Oh, too many syllables. But that's the pink blossom, and they blossom apart from each other. So the white ones blossom first. These are nice, little tulips and other flowers that I don't know the names of. He also said a really interesting fact that I did not know. Fukuoka, next to Tokyo being number one, has more hotel rooms than any other city in all of Japan. And they're almost always booked. I postulated that maybe that's because Korea is so close, and I think he agreed. So if you're gonna come to Japan, this is where you come. This is really nice. Really relaxing. That's nice. Kawa o kirei ni. Keep the river clean. Isn't it funny though how when you live in a place, you almost never go to the thing that's famous in that place? I live in Las Vegas, but I almost never go to the Strip. Oh, there's still a lot more to blossom here. I wonder if people living in Fukuoka will ever walk along this river. Probably not. It's so busy doing their daily life things. The idea is that, it's so close, you can always go. Then you never end up going. Well, at least they're keeping this place clean. Another guy cleaning up here. Very nice. Wow. What's this ancient relic? It's called a payphone for you children. No, not your parents. Your parents don't pay for it. Alright, I'm heading back into Canal City because I've got time to kill, I'm hungry, and I love McDonald's. Three things come together. Alright, talk to you guys later. And now I don't know where I am. I thought for sure I knew where I was, but I am lost. But this place is nice, so we're gonna head in here. Oh, by the way, this news is extremely old. Japan's new era is called Reiwa. The prior era is called Heisei, and the one prior to that was called Showa, not to be confused with Shoya, the all-Japanese girl rock band. Let's go see what this is again. I say again, but I just want to see what it is. I don't even know what it is. Those carp fish are called koinobori. They're going hardcore on their prayer. This is where you tie your omikuji, your fortune. I'm not sure if you tie it if it's bad. You might only tie if it's good. These are Japanese tsuru crane. For those of you who don't know, these are just statues of them. I'm going to talk about this more than once, but it just happened to me, and I can't believe it still happens in Japan. When it got around lunchtime, I got hungry again, so I went and I got an egg burger. And I also wanted to get an ice cream sundae, a choco sundae, which is the vanilla ice cream with the chocolate or fudge or whatever it is on top, right? And I didn't see it on the menu, so I was like, you know what, I'll just get a shake. And then I noticed that they had chocolate sundae in a cone. So like, oh, you know what? Let me just get the chocolate sundae in a cup. I'm sorry, we can't do that. It can only come in a cone. I said, you know what, but I have braces, so I can't eat the cone. She then made the most ridiculous suggestion that I normally make to show how ridiculous the suggestion is. She said, we could give you a cup, and then you could take what's in the cone and pour it into the cup. That's literally what she said to me. And I said, oh yeah, that's very Japanese style. Oh, this is nice. Nice effect here. So speaking of the eras, this says Taisho Jusannen. So this was in the Taisho era. And the way that they name eras is based on every era is a reign of the emperor. So for example, I first came to Japan in the Showa era. Then that emperor died, and in that year it changed to become Heisei. And they have some sort of group or priest or something that determines the name of the period. Heisei means achieving peace. There were coins that were printed with Showa 64 on them, but because it happened so early in the year, they changed the coins midway to say Gannen, which means the first year. There's no Heisei Ichinen. There's no Ichinen for any of the eras. It's Gannen, which means original year. So if you could get coins that say Showa 64, it's pretty amazing because they are rare, because they were only out for a few months. Don't know where I am, guys, so I'm going to keep walking. So, some interesting things about the Reiwa and Heisei era. Up until now, all of the eras have taken their names from Chinese literature. This is the first time in the history of Japan that they've taken it from Japanese literature. Also, it's the first time in history that a Tennoheika, means emperor, that the emperor has not reigned until his death. He's the first emperor to abdicate the throne while alive. Of course, you can't abdicate if you're dead, I guess. So even after World War II ended, you would think that, you know, Japan losing the war would mean that the emperor would completely abdicate the throne. But we felt it was advantageous to keep him on the throne so that Japan wouldn't go into chaos. And the condition of him staying on the throne was he had to tell the population that he wasn't a god. And he spoke to the people. It's so very rare that the emperor makes a direct speech, directly talks to the people, especially back then. It might have been the absolute first time. And I remember seeing video on YouTube of it. Emperor Hirohito, he had this really high-pitched voice. It was very awkward. But when if you watch that video, it just really looked like he had no idea how to talk to people. Like, he had never talked to people. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep walking. I don't know where I'm going. Ooh, hey. Yeah, I wanna just walk down this river. I remember this morning, I did watch them clean this river. So I was very close to this river. Anyway, it's nice to walk around. I still have some time. I really have no plans. I don't know anything about Fukuoka. Oh, I love that there's no people. There's just too many people in the other places. This is why I don't like touristy areas. Oh, that's interesting. Hataraku mama o ouen suru yakkan hoikuen mami house. So this is a place to take your children if you're a working mother, and they're open at night. They're a daycare. They're a night care center. Hoikuen, but for night. Yakkan hoikuen. Supporting the mothers who work. It's nice. Must be rough. If a mother has to work, it probably means, I know this is going to sound sexist, but it is Japan. But typically the man works. And again, you know what? My ideas are old. I don't actually know if current Japan has shifted a lot. Don't take my opinion or what I say as fact, you know. Matter of fact, any Japanese person that talks to you is speaking purely from their own opinion and their own experience. So this is almost like a life lesson more than a language lesson. Whenever anyone tells you something, just because they're from that country doesn't mean that they are a reliable source. It's just their opinion. For example, I could say something about America and you can disagree with me. Even Americans would say to each other, "What? No, dude, that's not true." So if I say to you, typically the mother watches the children, which by the way, I'm pretty certain is an actual fact. Just kind of take that as my opinion. You don't actually know if I know what I'm talking about. It's just my experience. I have no idea where I am. At least I know where the hotel is. I mean, I have the address. I can find it. Also, I enjoy the talking. It's a walk and talk after all. Oh, here's the hotel. Literally right here. It's actually connected like 100% to the Canal City Mall. Cool. I made it. Told you I wasn't lost. All right, I'm gonna go inside, relax in my room for a bit, and then we'll go out later and do something, I guess. Maybe. No promises. See you then. So pretty. Look at how pretty Fukuoka is. I was randomly shopping here in the Canal Center, just looking around. And this is just such a beautiful scene. I hope it shows up on camera the way it looks in my eyes. It's amazing. Oh, this has a, I was just gonna say they have a water show. Oh my God, can my timing be any more perfect? I can see this from my hotel room. It was actually more impressive when I watched it earlier. It looked like the fountains at Bellagio in Las Vegas. There's probably a bigger show later on. Or this turns into a bigger show. Someone is gonna fall in. These kids are running way too close. I like the colors. I'm a huge fan of rainbow lighting. Okay, so I don't want to like throw shade on this show, but it just looks like they're testing it. There's no coordination. It could be a lot more interesting than this. I'm more interested in the children running that are gonna fall. It's like someone built them this amazing light show function with water fountains, and all they do is run it through the basic modes. They're not doing any like pa 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 pa. That would be really cool. Get some sort of open source music, spend a day or two programming it, unless I'm missing it, unless there's a bigger show. Not trying to throw shade, but you gotta admit the kids running are more interesting at this point. It is nice though. This whole mall. Whoa, they're turning the fountains on like they did earlier. That's so normal. I'm going to walk away, and that's going to improve it. Wow, that sucked. Wait, I'm just gonna double check to make sure. Am I just too cynical? What a waste of a water show. Okay, it's for kids. But SpongeBob is for kids, and it's still interesting to watch as an adult. Oh, okay. Shit.
ご来場の皆様、キャナルシティ博多サンプラザステージへようこそお越しくださいました。まもなくプロジェクション映像と噴水が共演する
Okay, here we go.
キャナルアクアパノラマが始まります。
Okay, that was just a test.
国内最大級のスケールで展開するキャナルシティ博多だけのエンターテインメントショーをお楽しみください。
Oh, this is going to be amazing, guys. I told you Walking Moon was going to fix it.
風向きなどにより水しぶきがかかる場合がございますのでご注意ください。また上演中はフラッシュ撮影や長時間の録画はご遠慮ください。皆様のご協力を お願いいたします。
This better be good. Okay. I stand corrected. It turns out that was just a test. That was amazing. Wow. I'm very impressed. That was really, really, really cool. And I randomly was in the absolute best spot I could ever be in for that. It was amazing. What was really cool is everyone was using their phone, and I like that there wasn't enough people shooting properly to win, and we all died. Holy moly, that was cool. I am an asshole. I need to respect the Japanese people's technical prowess. They did something that was amazing. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, there's so many just cute things in Japan. Like, look at these. These are like, I wish I was a girl. I wish I smoked, so I could buy that. Oh, those are hot.